DJs BrewTube beer review. In front of us, we have a beer from Bell's Brewery out of Comstock, Michigan, US of A. Yay, that I have been looking for, trying to acquire for a long-ass time. And what beer is that? It is the Bourbon Barrel-Aged Expedition Stout, 2018 edition. This is a Russian Imperial Stout. It's a limited serving. It clocks in at 13.4% ABV and between 50 and 100 plus IBUs. This beer has been bourbon barrel aged for a whole year, and it is what an amped up version of their famous Expedition Stout, which if memory serves, clocks in at 10.7% ABV. I've been wanting to try this beer, I think, since probably 2009 or 10, somewhere in that neighborhood. Never been able to acquire it until now. It's distributed now. Why? Because it's a beer arms race out there, and the breweries who had these exclusive brewery-only beers now are starting to distribute them. Distribute them, the ones that have the distribution prowess, that is. Anyway, so, enough flap my gums. Time to pop the top on this bad boy, get in the snap top, and tell you what's up with Bourbon Barrel Aged Expedition Stout. Hell yes. Boom. Tons of cannon smoke on the top. Obsessively collectible Bell's crown. And the freaking bourbon is wafting from here. Awesomeness. Let's get in the snifter. Hell yes, I got my Colossus snifter tonight. Probably my favorite snifter. A little Dewclaw action there. But man, so I am told by friends who have had this is the Bourbon County brand stout killer. So, you know what? We're going to find out. Oh, look at that gorgeousness. Anyway, let's talk about the appearance. And well, damn, the bourbon and chocolate are just blasting off the top of this beer. Hell yes. It's black as night, black as pitch, black as my soul. We have a half-finger head of super tightly packed bubbles when I swirl them. I think we're going to get some glass lacing out of this. And there's just tons of alcohol curtaining down on the inside of this snifter. Look at that black water deliciousness in the glass. Well, you know what? We're going to see if it's delicious, because first we got to check out the smell. So let's dive in for that aroma! Woohoo! Drop the freaking mic. Dark cherries, bourbon. It's making my freaking mouth water. Just layers of chocolate. Tobacco, leather. Man, this is a proper barrel-aged Imperial Stout. Tons of roast, coffee, dark chocolate, a bit of licorice, tons and tons of vanilla sort of tobacco. Tons of bourbon notes in there as well. Man, I'm saying tons a lot because this aroma is huge. Not a hint of alcohol in the aroma. The only thing that you would know this is maybe an alcoholic beverage by the fact that it smells like freaking bourbon. Layers and layers of aroma. A bit of coconut in there as well. Some char, some woody tannic notes. Smells freaking delicious, man. I'm happy I got this. I'm diving in. Hell yes, guys. Cheers! Wow. Hell yes. Big, chewy, thick, aggressive Russian Imperial Stout. Up in your face with bourbon. It's a bourbon barrel-aged beer. That's how it should be. It's not like cloying so much bourbon, because there's tons of stout notes in there. Chocolate, licorice, char, roast, coffee, that vanilla note I was talking about, tobacco. On the back end, I'm getting a bit of coconut and licorice as well. Man, this is a crusher too. There's not even warming in the chest for 13.4%. That's freaking scary. Everything's in balance. Man, big stout notes, tons of bourbon. Man, it's sweet, but it's not cloyingly sweet. There's enough bitterness in there from the malt, and it tastes like a bit of earthy hop in the middle of the palate as well, balancing everything out. Thick, viscous, chewy body like you expect in a barrel-aged or an Imperial Stout. Man, this beer rocks the freaking house, man. You know what? I would go out and buy like hoarder quantities of this beer. This is freaking delicious, and you can taste that it's going to cellar. There's a lot of dark fruits and like rum soap raisin notes in the background, and I think in time that'll only amplify. So I'm going to take another taste here, give you a grade so I can sit back and kick it and drink this. Hell yes. Man. 100. Boom. I got to tell you what the other guys think. Sorry. Beer Advocate's giving this 4.49 out of 5. That's A+. Untappd is giving this between, depending upon which year vintage you look at, because they have tons of vintages listed on there, not cumulative like Beer Advocate is, between 4.5 and 4.75. So freaking A+. Hashtag Hundies on this, A+. I drink this all day, every day, no problem. Wouldn't pass go or collect $200. I'd take my bottle and pour it down my neck. So, yeah, is that a glowing endorsement, I guess? Because you know I'm a barrel-aged Imperial Stout fan, but this is world-class. Up there 100% with Bourbon County, Parabola, whatever else you're drinking barrel-aged that you're digging, it's up there with that. No adjuncts in here. All malt, all real beer, no pastry in your face, just barrel and beer. Yeah. So, have you had... You tell I'm digging it, and I'm ready to go... Yeah, anyway, drink it. So, have you had Bell's Brewery's Bourbon Barrel Age Expedition Stout? Any vintage? If you have, let me know what you know, because I like the quid pro quo and the back and forth. I also really like it when you think locally, drink locally, and support the craft beer movement. And it is exceedingly cool when you rate, comment, subscribe, and if you can help me out by pushing them Google metrics all up into the stratosphere and get around to it and smash that like button, because that... with one bottle, hell, for 13.4%, that's all this beer reviewer is going to need tonight to put my big ass barrel-aged beer drinking happy face on. So, to next DJ BrewTube, I got nothing but a bunch of bourbon barrel-aged Expedition Stout 2018 vintage drinking love for you, and you know what's coming for you by now. Hell yes, that's right, a big ass peace out!